women's boxing is blowing up right now more than ever. But the biggest problem I see in women's boxing is the level of competition. You have your Clarissa Shields and Katie Taylor and Michaela Mayer and Amanda Serrano. You have that batch of women, but it's a very small batch. And we see them all the time outclassing the hell out of their opponents, right? We really do. There's a big separation in talent. All 3-minute rounds is going to do is make that gap even bigger. Because, yeah, that list of women, that elite list of women that we see right now with all the straps, those women can do it. No doubt in my mind. They can do it easily and make it look good. My question is, those women that already look bad, not bad, but already struggle to go 10-minute, 2-minute rounds, those women are going to look even worse. Women's boxing doesn't need anything to pull them back because they are hauling ass. They are doing well right now. So my thought process is, why do that now? That should be the end game, but there's still not enough competition. All this is going to do is widen that gap of competition, and ultimately it's going to result in less viewers, and it's going to result in less money in their pocket. That's the only reason I'm against it. It's going to make the elite even more elite, and it's going to make this average below average. And that's all I feel for it. And I hope people understand that. I'm not trying to spit on women or nothing like that. It's that level of competition in the sport today. What are your thoughts, dog?
I understand what you're saying, but I disagree 100%. I think it's all about equality, right? Shout out to Amanda Serrano, right? For stepping up, right? And I love and appreciate her for doing that, being a strong woman, sticking her chest out, and telling Mauricio Suleiman and everybody else setting a precedence to show that it needs to be equality, right? My thing about the 2-minute rounds, it sucks. It sucks to see them women going up for 2-minute rounds because when the fight start getting good, like it ain't even good, right? It sucks, right? Let's be honest, right? Listen, the competition in women's boxing is building up, right? It is. That's something that we can't deny. It's building up. And with the growth of a sport, you want to be able to grow it just like the other sport is growing, right? You hear a lot of women screaming for equal rights, right? And they want the opportunity because just think about it, right? With an extra 3-minute round, with an extra minute of a round, you could have fighters out here to show that they really like that, and they're going to be able to finish a lot more fighters. The reason why women boxing isn't escalating like that, because we don't see as many finishes as it needs to be like we see in the man's sport, right? Women aren't able to get these finishes because they're not able to have the full time frame to be able to break their fighters down. It's like as soon as the fight start getting good, ding. So, like I stated, much respect, much love to Amanda Serrano for stepping up, going against the grain, setting a precedence, and screaming for equal rights with women in boxing, especially when boxing is flowing. And this is the one thing I love about her. Because like you say, it's 1A and 1B, her Clarissa Shields. Either way people want to put it. If you got Clarissa Shields as the GOAT, if you got Amanda Serrano as the GOAT. This is what's great about it. She knows she one of the best, if not the best, out of two fighters. And she didn't run from it. She ran to it as being the best. And she know that it was going to make headways. I love and appreciate her for that, for standing up for women equal rights. This boxing is not for the soft. These women ain't coming into the ring, to play patty cake or, play, do jumping jacks. They coming into the ring because they like to fight. So let's give them their respect and just do to able to get them 3 minutes, because we say women boxing needs to be a little bit more exciting. And with that extra minute, I think it'll make it more exciting.
Listen, I feel all that. You're saying all the right things. And that's why it's difficult to say. That's why I haven't tweeted about it, because when you tweet, it's just words. You don't get to express yourself. I want people to know I'm not coming from a place of, nah, women don't deserve to get the same stage. I'm talking about in a place of pure, how this thing looks and the growth of the sport. When we talk about the WNBA, and they talk about not getting paid enough, same thing with women's soccer and all that. But specifically, let's stick with WNBA. It's because the quality on the court is just not what it needs to be. So before we even things out, like Corey, when we go call amateur tournaments, the percentage of little girls fighting in that ring is what, maybe 10%. We need to get these. We need to see more little girls starting at that age and growing in the sport, not starting when they're 20 and then having to learn a whole new sport. And by the time they're 30, they're doing it needs to start sooner, like it does for the dudes. And I feel until we do that, then we can expand it like this. Great. A championship women's fight is 20 minutes. If they get with if we did 12 3-minute rounds, that's 36 minutes. That's almost twice the fight, dog. Almost twice the time. So I feel like we have to grow. Not just because we see Amanda Serrano and all these women that are badasses, they can do it, but they need the sport to catch up to them, because they're on a whole different level. And that's all I'm saying. The sport needs to catch up to those elite ladies. And then when we're there, then we can close that gap up. That's what I'm saying. And it's not, like I said, it's not from an ugly place.